Think all bikers are troublemakers? Think again. Here is proof that riders actually have the biggest hearts on the road. Check this out. Didn't hesitate to stop his bike and shield a little life from rushing traffic. While riding through the area, he spotted a helpless turtle slowly crossing the hot pavement, completely in danger of getting hit. He even warned an oncoming car before carefully carrying the little guy over to the safe green grass. Subscribe if you love animal rescues.
Stay safe, little buddy.
This alert rider definitely saved a distracted driver from a big mess on the highway. While leaving a gas station, he noticed a senior driving off with his gas cap completely open and hanging out.
Your gas cap's off. Your gas cap? I can put it on.
He quickly pulled up next to him, pointed out the issue, and nicely closed it himself so the old man could enjoy his trip. Subscribe for more road heroes. This is the heartwarming moment. A rider became a real-life hero for a tiny family in desperate need. While riding through the city, he noticed a mother duck acting stressed on the sidewalk because all her little ducklings were completely trapped inside a deep concrete storm drain. He instantly pulled over, got off his bike, and carefully scooped them out one by one until the family was safely reunited. Subscribe if you love animal rescues. This is the incredible moment a group of strangers and bikers teamed up to pull a trapped car out of a deep ditch. While riding down a scenic route, this biker noticed a red car that had slipped off the road and was completely stuck on the edge of a steep slope.
They tried using tree branches for grip, and soon another rider stopped to help. Together, they lifted the car back onto the asphalt. Subscribe if you love this amazing teamwork.
This is the incredibly heartwarming moment a rider reunited a lost puppy with his emotional owner after finding him on a dangerous road. While riding down a quiet country route, he spotted a tiny, helpless dog wandering directly in the middle of the lane with no houses nearby. He immediately pulled over, calmed the pup down, and found a phone number on his collar to call his family. Within minutes, his worried mom showed up to pick him up. Subscribe if you love animal rescues. This rider risked his own safety on a busy highway to prevent a massive multi-car pileup. While cruising down a California freeway, he spotted a highway patrol officer struggling to clear heavy debris and trash left directly on the fast lane. He immediately parked his bike and ran out to help the officer clear the road before anyone could hit it. Subscribe if you respect this incredible teamwork. This amazing rider didn't hesitate for a split second when he saw someone completely stranded at a busy intersection. While riding down the street, he noticed a man in a wheelchair struggling to overcome a high concrete curb, unable to move forward.
Need help?
He instantly parked his bike, ran over to pull him up, and safely pushed him across the street. Subscribe if you love this beautiful community. This rider swore he wasn't recording for YouTube, but his helpful gesture and this hilarious interaction just had to be shared.
No, I know what you're talking about.
While riding down the
Is everyone
road,
all right?
he noticed a Buick stranded right
Can I
at a
help you guys
major
push the car off?
intersection, with its front wheel
wanna
completely
push it
broken
off the road? I
off
can help.
after the control
Okay.
arm bolt snapped.
All right, straighten out that wheel a little bit. All right, now turn it back.
He
turn it
immediately
back to the,
jumped off his
right away.
Honda, helped the group push the heavy
So, because
car
it's
into a safe
because
turn
it's
lane,
centrifugal
and
force or whatever.
even found the
It's keeping
missing
itself
parts
straight.
before the
Oh, we got-
police
here we go, we
arrived.
got an officer coming.
Subscribe if
I'm
you
gonna head home
agree.
before it rains,
Bikers
man,
are
but
always
it's
there
good
to
that we got
help.
off the road. Good luck to you, ma'am. All right now? You have a good one, all right?
This is the incredible moment a rider combined forces with a police officer to clear a dangerous traffic jam on a narrow bridge. While riding near the area, he noticed a massive line of cars and a stalled pickup truck completely blocking the bridge, with an officer trying to manage it alone. He immediately parked his bike at the bottom, ran up the bridge, and used his own strength to help the cop push start the truck to safety. Subscribe if you love this epic teamwork. This is the beautiful moment. A rider showed what true motorcycle brotherhood is all about by sharing his only resource. While cruising down the highway, he spotted a couple stranded on the side of the road under the burning sun after their bike suffered a massive flat tire.
I don't see anything. Wonder if it broke the bead.
They were waiting for a tow truck in the
Well,
heat,
I mean, it could've-
so he immediately stopped and handed them his own water bottle. Because on two wheels, gender, race, or background don't matter. Everyone is family. Subscribe if you respect this code. This is the exact moment a small act of kindness on the road triggered an amazing chain reaction. While riding through town, this biker noticed a young cyclist who had just crashed and scattered his belongings all over the pavement. He immediately pulled over to help, and seeing his great gesture, multiple pedestrians rushed over to join him. Subscribe if you believe in looking out for one another. This is why the biking community is loved. They're always ready to pull over and fix any problem on the trail. While riding through the neighborhood, this guy noticed a girl stranded with a completely bent metal fender locking up her bicycle wheel. He immediately hopped off his Yamaha, used his bare hands to bend the metal back, and made sure she could ride safely again. Subscribe if you respect this helping hand.
Back enough to where you can actually roll it.
This is the exact moment a quick-thinking rider helped a stranded driver pull off a legendary push start right at the intersection.
Okay, is it an auto or a
While
manual?
riding down the road, he noticed a pickup truck that had completely stalled out, leaving the driver stressed and unable to get the engine to click over.
Oh, yeah.
Since it was a manual, they quickly teamed up to gain some speed. He pushed with all his might.
stall
The
again?
driver dumped the clutch, and the engine roared back to life.
You're welcome, mate.
Subscribe if you
Anytime.
love this incredible road teamwork. This amazing rider didn't hesitate for a single second when he saw someone completely stranded.
A bit more.
While pulling into a parking lot, he noticed a woman in a wheelchair who was stuck on a high concrete curb and unable to move.
There you go. Had to lock the hubs. Watch your back.
He
there.
immediately jumped off his bike, locked the hubs to fix the wheels, and safely got her back on track. Subscribe if you love this beautiful community. This dedicated rider proved that weather conditions don't matter when a fellow driver is in desperate need of help. While riding through a heavy downpour, he spotted a car that had stalled out right under a bridge on a wet, slippery incline.
Do you need a hand? Do you need a hand?
He actually went up the road
Yeah,
just
I saw
to
you.
safely turn
I
around,
saw you
came
struggling.
back, and used his own strength to help the man push the vehicle over. Subscribe if you love this incredible road solidarity. This is the exact reason why the motorcycle community is deeply respected all around the globe.
While riding through beautiful mountain roads, this biker noticed an elderly rider struggling to manage his heavy vintage BMW on a steep slope.
Yep.
He instantly parked his bike and ran over to give him a hand, proving that the bond between riders never fades. Subscribe if you love this brotherhood. This experienced rider didn't hesitate for a single second when he saw a couple completely stranded in dangerous traffic. While lane splitting at a busy intersection, he noticed a black hatchback that had broken down right under the traffic light, blocking the entire lane.
Have you just broke down? Yeah. Don't know how I'm pushing it.
He immediately pulled over, jumped off his bike, and used his own strength to get the car to safety. Subscribe if you agree that this rider is a real hero. This rider proved that the biking community doesn't just watch out for each other, they watch out for everyone. While riding late at night, he spotted a driver completely stranded in the dark, desperately trying to push his broken down car alone. He immediately pulled over, jumped off his bike, and used his own strength to get the car to safety. Subscribe if you respect this pure act of kindness. This rider didn't hesitate for a single second when he saw someone struggling in the middle of the road. While driving down the street, he noticed a broken down car blocking the lane, leaving two guys completely stranded. He immediately parked his bike and used his own strength to help them safely push the vehicle out of harm's way. Subscribe if you love this amazing community. This is the incredible moment a rider went out of his way to help a stressed driver completely stranded in dangerous traffic. While riding near the freeway, he noticed a red sedan that had completely stalled out right on a busy off-ramp, leaving the driver helpless. He instantly pulled over on the shoulder, ran up to the car, and used his own strength to safely push it all the way to a nearby parking lot. Subscribe if you respect this helping hand.